Happy Saturday, guys. This is Claudette with Miss Buff Creative Corner. Today I'm partaking in Jill Norwood's Saturday Morning Makes. I leave Jill Norwood's YouTube channel address in the description box down below if you're interested in joining. Anyone could partake and show their creations here in Saturday Morning Makes. After your video title, you put hashtag SatMornMakes. Now let's jump into what I've created this morning. Actually, I did create this morning, and I'm creating some Christmas tags, and I'm using my wooden blocks that I got off a resale site, which was eBay, and featuring the gingerbread cookies stamp, and as well as this cute little to and from stamp. So it's pretty much gingerbread Christmas tags. I also use the cookie sheet tags, and this is by My Creative Times, and I use the, let's see, Claire Stamps Lawn Fawn Gingerbread is called. They also have coordinating dies to go with these little tiny little gingers. I love that. I use the Sunny Studio, this is scallop tag squares. And I also used the seam binding that was from My Scrap Cabin Shop at Etsy. She has some beautiful seam bindings, so those are a couple that I used. And I also use these tags, well, this one tag here, and this one here is also by Lawn Fawn. These tags are called tiny tags, actually. So I like they have the little stitching around, so I use those. And I also pulled out an old stamp set here, and I used the to and from sentiment, and I love the font on that, and it's just one stamp. And this set is by Stamping Up, which is retired. So let me show you the projects that I created, or the tags that I created. So this is the first one here I'm going to share with you. I used vellum, and I used that little tag from Lawn Fawn. I put the to and from here, and so that's just a little protective sheet right there. And then you have the gingerbread cookies stamp right here, and I used cinnamon cider ink, and this is by Stamping Up, and this is retired. They have a new ink that's similar, is copper, is a little darker, but I prefer the cinnamon cider ink. And then I just, let's see right here, I backed this here with some chipboard. You could use whatever chipboard that you have, whether it's from cereal boxes, you just save those. And I just add some twine and a bill here, and this is a beautiful seam binding that I added to this. And I was trying to do like an overlay stamp here with the cookie crumbles, and I add some white embossing powder right there, but it didn't come out like how I wanted to. So that's that one. And then next I did the same, I used the same scallop tag as before. So this was the scallop tag by Sunny Studios as a previous one, but this one here now I used vellum as well as the same pink cardstock there. I backed it with a chipboard. I put my little sentiment to and from to the back. I add my seam binding, but I used two colors, the green and the pink. I add a little green bell to that. So now I heat emboss with copper embossing powder on the vellum. Okay, so that is that one. Then, so this is, I also use these puffy peppermint here. This was in a card kit, so I went ahead and utilized those because I had some left over. So then I created this. I use the cookie sheet tags, and this is nice. I like this set because you could use these individually or together, and you could also create shakers with this. So with this one now, I popped it up, I put some foam in between, and it was nice that I had foam that kind of matched the cinnamon cider ink. And then I add those little puffy peppermint in there. I add this glove, it says bake with love, and then I add one of the little gingies down here. And then the bake with love, I just had it from Stampin' Up! Apron of Love. So this is an old stamp set, so I pulled that out and used it. And I used the same cinnamon cider ink, and I didn't want to color him in. But I used this here, is the chipboard, that I used. I backed it, and this I stamped to and from here with the little gingy back here, and I think that's so cute. And I just leave it blank. I had colored one before, but I didn't like how it looked. I just did within the kind of neutral tones, and I did the cinnamon cider in that, and I think that's so cute. All right, so that, and I add the seam binding here, and I add a little bead right here. These beads I had gotten on my trip to Dominican Republic, so I add that bead right there. And so this is nice and sturdy, and I did do clear window sheet in here, so that is really nice and sturdy, protected, and it's a nice little ornament you could hang on your tree. So these here you could use as tags. The recipient could put these also on their Christmas trees. And that is my share for today, guys. If you like what you see here today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Claudette, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.